Do you have the skills to print in the crypto market? Well, this is your chance to prove it. If you don't have the capital, Breakout will provide you with up to $100,000. Breakout is a crypto prop trading firm that provides traders the opportunity to trade with a funded account. Yes, they will give you up to $100,000. I speak to so many traders that say, oh, we would be crushing it, daylight robbery, we would be printing, but we just don't have the capital. And this is your chance to put your money where your mouth is. All you need to do is just pass a trading test. And of course, if you prove that you can't trade, they're not going to give you $100,000 just to get liquidated. And to make this even more authentic, for the validity of Breakout, they got acquired by Kraken, and that's huge news. That's nothing small. I mean, that's a huge feat, right? And another thing is, one of the founders is TraderMain. Been following him for quite some time. They don't get as legit as that guy. I mean, he's as honest as it gets. And an OG trader, I believe he's been buying, trading Bitcoin since 2014. So why might you get into Breakout? And let me just tell you from the start, I am not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't even have a referral link. I am very grateful to have to be sufficient enough to trade with a balance that I don't need to use a crypto prop firm. But even if you have tons of capital, this might be a really great way to reduce risk and to use their capital, especially if you have the skills. Pass a test and then use their capital just in case moments like last week where there's huge liquidation events and you're not losing tons of capital, you're just losing, the funded account. And let's get into why, as I mentioned, you might choose Breakout. You can get your payouts on demand, fast funding, trader-friendly rules, elite trading environment, no deposits. As soon as you pass the test, you're going to get a funded account and ready to trade. Over 20,000 people have been funded. So you can become a crypto prop trader extremely easy. Pass the Breakout evaluation, trade your funded Breakout account, and then unlimited payouts on demand. Let's get into the account to see the type of evaluations and tests that you guys can take. So there's a few different options. There's one-step or a two-step test. The two-step test will be a little bit cheaper because I believe you're proving to them that you have what it takes with not only just trading, setups, TA, whatever strategy you're using, but also risk management and the sizing. Because if you take a look, you will fail the test if you drop down more than a 5% daily loss, and the maximum drawdown is 8%. So you can't lose 8% of the account. And if you're asking how much that is on these figures, you're probably not ready to start trading, to be honest. So the first step is coming here, picking your evaluation type, of course making an account. I saw to get like a pro account, or maybe if you're starting to print a ton, you might need to KYC, so take a look into that. I'm in the UAE. I don't think it's a problem for me here. I know TraderMain's from Canada, so I'm hoping Canadians are able to trade because that's where I'm from. But let's get into it. For $5,000, you will have to pay a $60 evaluation fee. And that's the cost for the Breakout evaluation. And then you get up to 90% of the profit. And the step one goal is making $500, if I'm not wrong. So that's just 10%. And I believe all of these is making 10% with up to 5x leverage. So in crypto, that sounds quite easy, right? Limit the losses and then, ride the winners. So account size for $5,000, you can pay $60. And if you want to trade with the big boys, $100,000, so up to $500K if you're 5x leverage on that bad boy, it's $1,000. So this is a great way for you to trade with a funded account at the cheapest possible, cost. And that's just paying an evaluation fee. And to be honest, if you can't pass a test like this, should you be trading with $50,000? Should you be trading with $100,000? So this is a great way to practice before using some serious money. You can see the different plan options will cost differently, and they will give you different incentives, different options here, and you can go through them. So they have classic, pro, turbo, and then the one-step test, and then the two-step tests. So here you'll need to make 5 grand, then after you'll need to make 10 grand. We'll go with the $5,000. You have to make $250, then $500. It's a little bit cheaper, but it just proves to them that, okay, you know what you're doing. It's less risky to give this guy a funded account. He's less likely to blow up the account, to get liquidated. And you can come to payouts right here, and you can check out, your payouts, all the profit you've made. I believe they have the certificates here, so how much you've been paid out in your lifetime. It's a pretty cool dashboard. As soon as you start, and you can see right here, we can go pay for it. They take crypto, of course. You can top up your balance. And as I mentioned, there's no affiliate link. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm just trying to put traders on. And that's, people from all walks of life that might not have capital, that want to start taking, larger risk and have more opportunity in the crypto markets, because I believe we are in the this is the best market you could trade, and I believe in our lifetimes. So you do not want to give up this moment. But their UI is clean. You'll get a terminal login where you can start trading. If you take a look at the leaderboard as well, you can see some of the people, the top traders on the leaderboard, and you can see $30 million in trading volume. You have this user right now who's printed $80,000 on a funded account. And if you want to look into more of the rules you can learn right here, they also have a trading course to walk you through, the basics of trading. And I love that module 1 is risk management. I think that's the most important thing you need to understand, because if you blow up, if you risk more than 5%, or what was it, 8% drawdown of the account, you're done. They also have affiliates, like you could sign up to be an affiliate. So not only can you make money trading, but you can make money onboarding your friends. If you, do well on this and show them the results, then you could start onboarding your friends. They have a pretty awesome trading course, as I mentioned, and then you can go to the FAQ to learn everything you need to know, all the rules, the stipulations, how to become a funded trader, and all of that great stuff. So you can see how's the maximum drawdown limit calculated for two-step funded accounts, how's the maximum drawdown limit calculated for one-step classic funded accounts, what is the available leverage. With all of this information, you'll be equipped to become a trader on Breakout. And as I mentioned, if you have the skills, if you talking all that shit, this is your opportunity to put your money where your mouth is. And then you can start printing with a funded account. It's extremely low risk. You're not depositing any money, any collateral, any crypto. You're just paying for the test. And once you pass, you can start trading. And if you don't pass, then maybe you need to go back to the drawing book, work on the strategy, figure out what went wrong, and just keep honing your skills. And honestly, this will only make you a better trader. And I know a lot of people that went from prop firms, funded accounts, to building the capital that they need to start trading on their own and making some crazy amounts of money. And honestly, it's a nice stepping stone, and there's no shame in trading on a funded account. I know even successful traders who still trade on funded accounts because they're not risking anything. It's a no-brainer to them. So I wanted to put you guys on Breakout. This is access to capital that you can leverage in the crypto markets. It doesn't get better than that. Hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, post them below, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.